Hello everyone, this is LinksDF, and welcome to a new series, Kerbal Space Program. Kind of been not feeling well today, so I thought I'd do a little bit of recording. So, I messed around a little bit with this game, but I haven't done much in the campaign, so I just thought I would share that, do a quick little episode. Looks good to me. So for those of you who don't know, the new campaign mode centers basically around gathering science and setting that back to the place and lets you unlock new space parts. So when you start out in the beginning, it's pretty empty as far as the things that you can have in your spaceship. I think for our first mission though, we're actually just gonna sit on the pad. Yeah. And collect some data. Looks good to me. Right, so have one crew person. First thing I'll do is take a crew report and transmit that data since it has a 100% chance of transmission. Then I'm going to take Jebediah Kerman and get an EVA report. Keep that. Store the experiments. Grab F-board. Alright, and now I'll go up here and recover the vessel. So we only got 3 science from that, which I actually thought would be a little bit more. So I guess they actually do incentivize you to get off the pad now. Not by much. The lights goes. Oh, previous friends. I suppose I'll add an antenna, but hopefully this will be entirely recoverable. I guess we'll see how high we can get it up there. Okay, 3, 2, 1, launch. Okay, second try. 3, 2, 1, launch. So yeah, I just needed to get a little bit of science before trying to work underneath it, since I don't have any staging in this part of the game, which is very crucial for this space program. Normally with my rockets, you do these various staging, so basically it drops the fuel tanks and cylinders, and immediately after they're completed, it transfers all the fuel from there to the main tank, which is not something that's feasible. So really not this game. From what I've seen watching the channels, the fuel tanks are really good for time. So we are going to go into the atmosphere and I'm going to try to Get another crew report, transmit it. Alright. One more crew report. See, it's not gonna let us transmit it. Nope. They received 2 data though. And wow, so 5. I guess we must have. Oh well, we're now officially in orbit. Okay. Well, we're not in orbit. We exited the atmosphere. Stop transmitting that. And go ahead and go to the big map. So we're gonna go some ways out there, for sure. I don't know if I should have waited for the apex, if that would have got me more science, but so I'm losing a lot of speed. I'm probably gonna let it get down to 300. I don't know what the hard rules for this actually are, but I generally wait until I can see that I'm about to increase speed, and that's when I release the parachute. And I don't have it break a lot then. But normally I don't have something this heavy, so well, I got what I needed from that trial anyway. So I'll just abort the mission. Space Center. So I wonder if Jebediah Kerbal will like no longer appear in the crew roster. I've never actually like lost a crew member like that. It's kind of interesting. So let's see what science we got. It was all for science. Yes, I have 11 science, so I do have enough to research that. That will give me extra fuel tanks and also a stack to cover. Very important. And I can't afford any of this. But what I can do, build a better rocket and go higher this time. I'm going to rebuild entirely from the random part of the hangar and then down, actually, so never thought about that. You're kind of forced to build down here in the spaceport. This is just going to be a basic straight mess up. Probably gonna be the last rocket I launch today because I want to play another game. Maybe Skyrim on the front. And definitely do want to see Skyrim. So, Fire's first rocket launches that. And even though we don't have lateral set stacked couplers, I'm gonna use the boosters anyway. And why not 4? Just to be safe. This stage, with the lack of variety in engines, and especially the vectoring and electronic charge doesn't do anything, so this is kind of going to be a bit of a suicide run. In which case, another stacked couple of here, because last time I had a parachute wasn't enough to break the floor. looks good. We'll name this orbital missile. Just name it. Okay, and we're back. Alright, orbital missile 1. Got to name the other one. But, oh well, it didn't really do much. Just went up and down. Guess that would, Alright. Hope everything works. So not with as much fuel as I thought this is actually. Well, I don't want to become conceited, but it's doing really well so far. Normally I don't have this much surplus at this point. Actually gonna full throttle then, with that much fuel. Whoa. So yeah, I've seen that before. Sometimes it gets confused about what you actually have on the stage in terms of is that turned on? I want that to get at least to 70,000. Well, I guess I don't, because I really do want this to land. Honestly, I mean, in this game, there's no science reward for getting in orbit, especially since this is an unsustainable rocket. Well, maybe I should see how high I can get up then. I don't know if that's low enough for return orbit, but let me edit a maneuver here and see how far we can get out into space and still come back. Definitely don't want to escape, but no, not ready for a moon encounter. No real way to return. So that would be interesting. That would bring us right back to Kerbal. Land on that lower continent that I suppose is supposed to be Australia. And I think it would count as getting us into the moon's atmosphere, so absolutely. Looks like a great maneuver to me, actually. So I'll go ahead and get in position. Now I need to get up to 2,047 meters per second, and I think I have enough fuel to do that well. So I do have another stage in here. Well, at least it's worth a try, and if not, I'm sure I get rewarded in science for that extra little bit that I would get away from the planet. T-minus 15, 14, 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Again, throttle up. Move here. Release. Wow, I'm actually going to be able to second shot. 15. Is that 7? Is that 10? Perhaps not. That's how close did we get? Wow, too far. Maybe I can retrograde burn. Alright, that was a big mistake. I'll prograde again. Yeah, no idea what that's gonna do. I guess I might as well see. But we don't have a whole lot of fuel to get back to the planet. Doesn't work out. And it looks like I'm gonna. So, my periapsis is at 57,000 kilometers, which I can probably burn off at the other end and be okay. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have an encounter of any kind. Which is sad. I would get my hopes up quite a bit. But I'm sure getting past the moon's orbital path will grant some science points, which would be nice. I do enjoy science points. I have to admit this is my favorite game, but it's really casual and relaxing, so I'm in that kind of mood right now. I have been playing Starbound a lot, and I've really enjoyed that game, but I just wasn't in the mood to play it right now, especially since there was another hard reset last night. Do I have to throttle down? Yep. Alright, Apoapsis. I would like a similar game to this, but more intergalactic themed, whereas you are kind of bound by regular space laws and regular space engines and stuff in Kerbal Space Program. It'd be nice to have some Star Trek era. Okay, let's collect some information. Crew report. Not great. 5 is not going to do me for much. Again, not great. So I'm only going to get about 7 science from this trip, unless we see something really cool on the way back. Take another crew report. 1.4, and I will unfortunately keep it. I could do a spacewalk, but I don't really have a ladder, so I'm worried about getting back on the ship. I'm not going to risk it. Good rocket, though. I mean, could have potentially landed on the moon, but there would have been no reason for it. I'm going to head back to Earth. No joke at that. So I think 70,000 is a good. I think we could actually let this degrade naturally. It's possible I could fall out of orbit here, but I don't know if I should try to force it or. Yeah, so I guess I should wait until that comes around to the other end. Lost in space. It's kind of like Voyager, or not to spoil it for you, but I don't know if anyone's seen the new Doctor Who anniversary. I imagine everyone that enjoys the show has, but it's become very similar to Voyager. He's beginning the long journey home, and coming back to Gallifrey, which is out there somewhere. I didn't really know Stephen Moffat had the power to do that, but I guess he did. It really changes the show for long-time watchers. I mean, it's got purpose now, and I don't know how they're going to deal with that. I'm sure it'll be great. So yeah, I didn't grade enough at all for my liking. So I think it's retrograde at apoapsis and prograde at periapsis to shrink the orbit. So I guess that's what I'll do. Be nice if I could have gotten it down to 40 something and falling in the atmosphere. I'm at the bare minimum of what's outside of it now. I'll add myself a maneuver node up here. Yeah. 24 meters per second, I think that is definitely within range. Now I wonder if I should do it quickly or slowly. Probably slowly. It wouldn't hurt. I think you're more conservative with the slower you go. But you know what? I don't have to get that far. I just have to get into like at least the 40,000 range, and then I'll just fall into orbit naturally. Gosh, it would have been nice if we could have got that encounter orbit earlier. So pretty uneventful episode. It's getting a little bit long. Did I just skip it? I absolutely skipped it. I am so sorry. I will, I suppose I'll pause and then